Good morning, everyone. Today we will present an in-depth analysis of ethical issues and corporate governance failures, focusing on cases like Silicon Valley Bank SVB.
Week for the banking industry.
The collapse of Silicon Valley Bank.
The second biggest bank collapse in U.S. history.
The Silicon Valley Bank collapsed on March 10 after a run on deposits doomed the tech-focused lenders' plans to raise fresh capital. This prompted US regulators to step in with emergency measures, including seizing another bank 3 days later, in a bid to ease fears that depositors might pull their money.
And one Malaysia development per head, 1 MDB.
Goldman raised $6.5 billion for 1MDB through 3 bond sales in 2012 and 2013. But what stood out were the fees the bank collected on these deals. On the 3 deals, Goldman earned about $600 million. That's 10 times what banks typically earn on bond issuances.
It was a total red flag, right? It just didn't make sense. As we got deeper and deeper and deeper into it, the more it didn't make sense.
Prosecutors now allege that some $4.5 billion of the money raised was stolen, siphoned off by Lowe, Leisner, and others. But it would be another 2 years from the time the bonds were issued before the scheme.
We will also explore the role of accountants in combating corruption and economic crimes and conclude with a discussion on cybersecurity in the banking sector. Our presentation will cover 3 parts. Let's dive into part A, where we explore the critical role of accountants. Accountants play a pivotal role in combating corruption and economic crimes. There are 4 main aspects to this. Ensuring financial transparency. Accountants ensure compliance with financial reporting standards, reducing the risk of fraud. Clear and accurate financial reports serve as safeguard against corruption. The second is implementing anti-money laundering protocols. By enforcing AML regulations, accountants help identify suspicious transactions and prevent money laundering. They play a key role in the Know Your Customers (KYC) process. The third is forensic accounting. This specialized field involves investigating and analyzing financial discrepancies to uncover fraud. Forensic accountants work closely with legal authorities to ensure accountability. The fourth is setting ethical standards. Accountants contribute to corporate governance by promoting ethical practices and advising on governance structures. This prevents corruption from taking root. These contributions are essential for building trust and maintaining the integrity of financial systems. Thank you for explaining the role of accountants. Next, let's examine 2 major scandals. Silicon Valley Bank and 1MDB, to understand how governance failures led to their downfall. Both SVB and 1MDB reveal significant ethical and governance lapses. Here are 5 key issues. The first is lack of transparency. SVB concealed risky transactions while 1MDB used financial structures to mislead stakeholders. Solution companies should adopt blockchain technology for transparent, immutable records. Independent audits can enhance clarity. Second is weak internal controls. Inadequate controls allowed fraud and unauthorized activities in both cases. Solutions strengthen internal controls by separating roles and using AI-based monitoring systems to detect anomalies. The third is conflicts of interest. Executives at both organizations exploited personal connections, leading to unfair practices. Solution: implement robust conflict of interest policies and external oversight for high-risk decisions. The fourth is ethical failures in leadership. Leaders prioritized personal gain over ethical behavior, normalizing corruption. Solution: introduce codes of conduct and conduct regular leadership evaluations. The fifth is regulatory oversight gaps. Regulators fail to identify and address risks until it. Solution: enhance proactive regulatory audits and encourage cross-border cooperation to mitigate risks. These failures emphasize the need for robust governance frameworks. Cybersecurity is a crucial part of corporate governance in the banking sector. Let's compare two examples: SIM Group, which has a strong cybersecurity framework, and the hypothetical bank lacking adequate defenses. Firstly, SIMB's cybersecurity strengths. SIMB has adopted 3 lines of defense: risk assessment and mitigation. Adherence to international cybersecurity standards like ISO 2701.
As the risks associated with cyber attacks and data breaches continue to increase, information security has become a critical issue for every business. An effective approach should help defend against both external attacks and common internal threats, such as accidental breaches and human error. ISO 27001 is the international standard that provides the specification for an Information Security Management System, or ISMS. This is a systematic approach consisting of people, processes, and technology that helps you protect and manage all your organization's information through risk management.
Continuous staff training and simulated threat exercises. Secondly, recommendations for vulnerable banks. Establish a multi-layer security system. Conduct regular risk assessments and drills. Collaborate with industry-specific cybersecurity organizations. By investing in cybersecurity, banks can protect assets, ensure continuity, and uphold stakeholder trust. In conclusion, we've explored the critical role of accountants, the ethical failures in SVB and 1MDB, and the importance of robust cybersecurity. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We look forward to your feedback.